Balmoral over here. It's being taken down. It's going to be finished being taken down at the end of summer. The city says that they will not, the soonest that will have new housing on here is like 5 years. There's going to be 2 years where it's just an empty lot. And so we need to shame. So we need to speed that up. We need to speed that up, and we need to ensure that it's 100% shelter rate housing and as much as we can get out of it. We could probably get the city occupies the Balmoral site and the 2 properties next to it. In total, they could probably get 120 units out of it. Those have to be 100% shelter rate. So, if we push for these, if we don't forget it, and we keep pushing them and get them to speed it up, we have to do it before 2030. We get 120 right here. We need to push for like 80 here. So, Max, if you want to slide it down, we'll start chipping away.
We won't go! Hell no, we won't go! Hell no, we won't go! Native housing out of the world! We can't wait until tomorrow! Hurry up with the region! People here need something decent! The modulars are good and fine. Except they're legal, there's still time. We need a place that's warm and sound. Stop BBD from pushing down.
Stop BBD from pushing down.
The CLT is what people want. Give SRO landlords a punt.
In some ways, it's the most important Carnegie Housing Project recommendation because it could mean that we get enough housing for everyone who is currently unhoused with the buildings that are already planned to be built before 2030. If they made it like the downtown east side, out of 9,103 new social housing units that are planned to go up, we could get 3,000 new shelter rate units. That's about, that's great, that would be a win. That's about 1,800 more than planned. If we really push for housing everyone who needs it, we could try for 50%. That would be 4,500 new shelter rate units, or 3,300 more than are planned. But like Chris was talking about with the
pay for that.
Right?
I heard you say something
libertarian.
That's just a simple matter of fact.
Raise the rent to $1,000 and more. What do we need to do? Ask the Lotus. They're getting rid of low-income people so they can raise the rent to $1,700 and $1,800. This is happening in about 3,000 units of privately owned SROs. We desperately, desperately need vacancy control, which means a law that says landlords can't raise the rents as much as they like when the tenant leaves. If we get that law, we could save about 1,500 units.
Turtle Island. Yet there are numerous success stories where communities have mobilized to build tiny home villages. Often with government support, the problem isn't money or land availability. So what's holding us back? It's time for action. It's time to demand accountability from our leaders. It's time to ensure that every member...
Let's go!
We need a police that's warming down. Stop being surge and winter approaches. We can't wait until tomorrow! Let's see what people want! Give us our own landlords a cut!
Acorn. We're a community and tenant union of working class people organizing in chapters all across BC and across Canada. We are people powered because we have the power. Can I get a hell yeah? Can't hear you. So I want to thank the Carnegie Housing Project for having us and the Downtown Eastside community. We need to act collectively if we stand a chance of winning the fight to end houselessness and protect tenants across BC. Acorn has been fighting to bring in vacancy control province-wide for years because we strongly believe that ending the economic incentive to evict long-term tenants is the only way to protect tenants from landlords who want to force them out using any means necessary so they can jack up the rent to double or more. So at almost every Acorn meeting, we hear from our members and from tenants and local renters about new ways that affordable housing is being lost. Tenants are being harassed into leaving their homes. They're forced out by horrifying and unsafe conditions caused by landlord neglect. I think that's something that you guys might unfortunately know something about here. Yeah. And they're given eviction notices for any minor issues, whether they're true or made up, all in an effort to turn over apartments and drive rents up even higher. Shame! That's right. You guys beat me to it. So every day, more and more affordable housing is lost. So we know that vacancy control is not the whole solution, but it is a solution that the province could bring in that would act to save affordable housing from being lost right now. We've been in a housing crisis for decades now, and it's about damn time that they started treating it like a crisis. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! So I want to say thank you to the Downtown Eastside community for having us and for coming out today, and Jean. And lastly, the most important thing, peace and justice for housing. Yeah! That's not loud enough. Peace and justice for housing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Monica. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.